A man in a business suit boards a flight and orders a bourbon. Nothing looks wrong. He is calm. He tips the flight attendant. He seems, by all accounts, completely ordinary. Then he slides her a note, and the most famous unsolved crime in American history begins. No body ever found, no identity confirmed, no full explanation for what happened next. And one detail about where the evidence ended up still doesn't add up. 50 years later, Thanksgiving Eve, 1971. Northwest Orient Flight 305 is a short hop, Portland to Seattle. Most of the 36 passengers are heading home for the holiday. The mood is casual, unremarkable. A man checks in under the name Dan Cooper. Cash for the ticket, window seat near the back. He wears a dark suit, a black clip-on tie, a white dress shirt. A briefcase sits at his feet. To everyone around him, he is simply a businessman heading north on a rainy Wednesday night. 30 minutes into the flight, he calls flight attendant Florence Schaffner to his seat. He passes her a folded note. She assumes it's a phone number. She almost doesn't read it. She reads it. The note says there is a bomb inside his briefcase. Cooper opens the case just enough for her to see wires, cylinders, a tangle she can't explain away. He states his demands quietly. No raised voice, no theatrics. $200,000 in used 20s and 4 parachutes. 2 front mount, 2 back mount. That specific detail will puzzle investigators for decades. If Cooper planned to jump alone, 1 parachute is enough. Why request 4? One theory, he wanted authorities to think he might take a hostage, forcing them to supply working chutes. The plane lands in Seattle. Authorities comply. They have no better option. The ransom is prepared. Every serial number on every bill is photographed and recorded before the cash changes hands. Cooper allows all 36 passengers to deplane safely. He keeps 5 crew members on board. He orders a new flight plan. Mexico City, flying at just 10,000 feet, gear down, flaps at 15 degrees. Those are not the demands of someone guessing. That flight profile requires specific aeronautical knowledge. Someone who understood how planes behave at low altitude in the dark made those demands. The plane climbs and turns south. Somewhere over the wilderness of southern Washington, Cooper moves. Flight attendant Tina Mucklow watches as he straps on a parachute and ties the money bag to his body. He cuts parachute cord from one of the reserve chutes to secure the bag. He knows what he is doing. He tells Mucklow to go to the cockpit. She goes. The rear of the plane is empty. At approximately 8:11 p.m., a warning light blinks on in the cockpit. The aft air stair is open. The crew feels a shift in pressure. The staircase at the tail of the plane is down. In mid-flight, Air National Guard jets trailing the plane see nothing. The dark below them is absolute. Dan Cooper steps off the back of a moving airplane and disappears into a freezing, rain-filled night. The FBI launches one of the largest manhunts in its history and finds nothing. No parachute anywhere in the forest. No footprints on the forest floor. No body in the Cascades. More than 1,000 suspects are investigated over the following 4 decades. None can be confirmed. The ransom bills, every serial number known, never surface at a bank or in circulation. Not 1. 2 years pass, then 5. The FBI files grow thicker. The forest stays silent. And then, 8 years later, a child digs in the sand on a riverbank and everything shifts. February 1980. An 8-year-old named Brian Ingram is at a place called Tinabar on the Columbia River. He is digging in the sand. He pulls out 3 bundles of decayed, rubber-banded $20 bills. The serial numbers match. These are Cooper's bills, $5,800 of the original, $200,000. It is the first and only physical evidence of D.B. Cooper ever confirmed by investigators. But the location makes no sense. Tinabar is west of Vancouver, Washington, on the Columbia River. The FBI's best estimate for Cooper's jump zone was miles to the northeast, over the Cascades, over forest. The money should not be there. The Columbia River's flow patterns don't easily carry it there either. Did Cooper land much closer to the river than anyone thought, and the cash simply washed ashore? Had someone found the cash first and moved it before Brian Ingram ever got there? Or does the Tina Bar location prove something stranger still? That the flight path itself was miscalculated? No one knows. The other $194,200 has never been found anywhere. Over the decades, investigators settle into two broad camps, each certain the other is wrong. Camp 1, Cooper died in the jump. The conditions were nearly unsurvivable. Freezing rain, 200-mile-per-hour winds. No trained parachutist would choose those conditions willingly. The forest below would have been nearly impenetrable. Camp 2, he survived. Someone with military jump training and aviation knowledge could have made it work. A handful of suspects with ex-military backgrounds and aviation ties were investigated and eventually cleared. But there is a third possibility, quieter and more troubling than either of the first two. One of the 4 parachutes delivered to Cooper that night was a dummy, a training chute sewn shut. It was a non-functional reserve, given by mistake, mixed in with the others. If Cooper chose that chute, nothing he knew about parachuting could have saved him. No witness could say with certainty which pack he strapped on before walking to the stairs. In 2016, the FBI officially suspended its active investigation, citing the absence of new physical evidence. The case file remains open, the reward unclaimed, the identity of Dan Cooper still unknown. The $194,200 in remaining bills has never appeared at a bank, a pawn shop, or anywhere else. A man in a business suit boarded a plane, ordered a bourbon, and asked for nothing remarkable. Then he walked off back into the dark, and somewhere the evidence landed where it shouldn't have. That detail, the money in the wrong place, was always the first thing that didn't add up. It remains to this day the last thing no one can explain. Did D.B. Cooper die in the dark above the Cascades? Or did someone quietly walk away and get away with it?